Hey guys, I'm Sarah. I'm doing my first video this week on long-term solutions to problems, and it's the fourth week we're doing a video for It Happens. So one of the first steps to solving problems is to think forward instead of trying to be stuck in where you are right now. So basically, if you don't think about how you can move forward and make a change to solve the problem, you're never gonna be able to fix it. I like a quote that's when you become obsessed with the past, you imprison yourself in negative thoughts that would never allow you to move forward. Another way to deal with problems in your life is to understand the law of cause and effect. So basically, if you always try to use routine solutions and what you usually use to try to address these problems, you're just going to end up with the same results. Instead, you need to try to find a better solution, and you need to think outside the box so that you can find something that maybe it's a scary way to deal with a problem, but it could really end up fixing it. But basically, if you're trying to deal with your problems in any kind of way, you're already taking a step forward and you're already becoming a better person and you're growing as an individual. If you try to ignore problems and you don't really try to deal with them, you're just going to end up being stuck in the place you are, and eventually you're going to be going down a negative spiral and you're just not going to be able to deal with these problems because they're going to get too big. Most important thing to remember is that you have to deal with problems when they're small. Even though it's a small problem, you may try to brush it aside, say whatever, I'll deal with it later, I can fix it later, I don't want to deal with it right now. But basically, if you don't deal with it when it's small, it's just going to keep building up, and it's going to become such a huge problem that it's not going to be fixable at that point. Another thing I sometimes like to do is validate others. So that basically means that when you validate someone else, you're letting them know that you respect their opinions and you understand what they believe in, and that it's okay to have those beliefs or those feelings or whatever. Because sometimes when you validate others, it can make you feel better about yourself because you're making them feel better. Sometimes the easiest way to deal with a problem is to just take some time away from it. So if you're having a problem with a certain friend or something, maybe it's just as easy as taking a day away from that friend or just separating yourself from the problem for a little bit. Or maybe even just finding a unique solution. I hope you guys liked my video this week. Make sure to come back next week and see what we're talking about.